Yeah, sure. Thank you. Spawning at the upper right side, we have our beast from Canada that did so well in the last game. We have EC Scarlet in pink. And spawning at the bottom right side, we have our lovely Korean players from the team Startail. We have Aphrodite. Yay!
Yes, and guys, this is game number 2 of the Iron Lady tournament. Let's go ahead and see what you all have said about who you think is going to be winning, because right now in the voting we have Scarlet. Wow, 70% of people think that Scarlet's going to be beating Aphrodite. If you agree or disagree, either way, go ahead and vote at xanderfever.tv/vote. You will be able to see the results throughout the entire game and updates quite quickly, so it'll be awesome to watch what you guys think, as well as what's going to be happening, because these players are very high class, and we cannot wait to see how they're going to be playing on Tal'Darim Altar.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking Scarlet is the one favored to win it, but Aphrodite is always surprising. Like, even in the China tournament, at some point I thought Flo would take it, and I was very surprised at how Aphrodite was really good, because in the first day of the tournament, where there was the East against West tournament, like opposing those regions, Aphrodite wasn't that strong. And then the next day, when the games were serious, she was actually one of the stronger girls. So that was really impressive.
That is impressive. I mean, it's got to be something for pressure and being able to perform under pressure. Because I know Day 9, when he was in his competitive career, he thrived when he had pressure, which is such a great attribute to have when you're trying to be in such a really intense competition like StarCraft is. Because StarCraft is, you can't be perfect in StarCraft. You're not going to be able to win 10 GSLs in a row. You can't really quite be Flash, because it's so tight at the top in StarCraft 2 right now.
Yeah, it is. We've seen so many players like win a bunch and then they're still strong, but they're not the strongest ones, like MC, for example, or even Nesty. Like right now, it's more of Marine King and Don Regu, obviously, but I mean, they come and they go, but they still remain strong though.
Yeah, it's definitely true. So now we see Scarlet's hatchery has now completed. And just look at that nice timing of getting that drone to return quickly. It's a little tiny bit of efficiency that's really nice to see. Because normally people just send it here and they just go all the way back to the main right as the hatchery finished and then go all the way back and then start mining. But Scarlet's on top of that. It's a very, very small thing. But those are the tiny things that show the indications of the true strength of a player. Looks like Aphrodite's going to be repeating the same build as the last game, fully walling off with her barracks and her factory and producing each Marine and Hellion individually.
Yeah, so she seems to be going for a really similar early aggression. I don't know if it's gonna go better. I would think it would be. I'm not sure about this map though. Is it gonna help or hinder that early aggression?
It all depends on Scarlet's positioning. Whether that ramp can
Exactly.
be utilized or not is going to be a big factor. Scarlet's not going to be losing this Overlord, though, moving it back in time to make sure that that does not die. But now we see the aggression starting with a few SCVs. The Hellions are going to push it forward. The bunker gets stopped just because of the Queen's placement. And we'll see if Aphrodite's going to try and throw down another bunker, and she does. She wants to be aggressive, wants to keep the pressure down. But look at Scarlet picking off that individual SCV with the low health very nicely. But this is a lot of DPS hitting Scarlet early.
Yeah, it actually is, but already 3 points out for Scarlet. I think she's kind of like getting to know Aphrodite's playstyle, and is like, oh, I see you always do the same build, so that's really helpful for her to know. She's probably gonna be expecting the Banshees, and that's why she's producing so many queens that early too.
Yep, and we saw Aphrodite really doesn't deviate all that much, and Scarlet is showing to be a very reactive player and being able to just really make sure that she can be aware of this. Because take a look at how quickly this push has been stopped compared to that last game. On Shakuris, the aggression lasted for an incredibly long time. Banshees were there with the aggression, basically, and now we're having the Banshee trying to make its way as there's already a full retreat going on from Aphrodite.
Yeah, indeed. Well, I agree with that choice. I think last time she overcommitted, and this time she's going to be able to save those units for later, and they can actually be quite useful. I mean, that's more units.
Yep, definitely true there. Alright, so Scarlet's now actually mining from 3 extractors. We see that her lair is now starting. Yes, we're probably going to see her going for something. She actually, there's a lot of gas coming in. She's getting her second Evo chamber now. So she's going to be going for a large count of what looks like links that are going to be fully upgraded and probably lair tech soon as well.
Yeah, that seems like a reasonable thing to expect. But the Banshee is now moving forward. Will the Banshee be able to do any kind of damage? I am not sure. There's so many queens. That's the thing.
Yeah, and we see a Spore Coil is going to be thrown down right there. So we can kind of attribute that to damage done by the Banshee, but not really. So the Banshee's going to run around, but notice that Dad's taking one shot. Not really done anything. Scarlet's going to work on taking down the rocks at her third so she can work on getting down her economy a little bit stronger than it was before. But Aphrodite is... Where is there is her command center? So we see the command center is getting an orbital command. It will be going to international soon, but she's already getting her gas there. She really, really wants that gas.
Yeah, she's already going full on mech with 3 factories, 1 starport. It's like, it's basically she's recreating her composition from last game, but I don't think that was the problem of last game. So I agree with that choice, especially since mech is her stronger kind of playstyle that she adopts.
Definitely, definitely, and when you if you add in the fact that Tyrant Alter, you get in a faster third and a more defendable third than Shakuris, really, because it's farther away and it's still within a nice little triangle for your bases. It could really benefit Aphrodite to have the deviation of getting a faster third and doing the same kind of pushing and just reinforcing it more continuously. We could really see a different outcome from the last game.
Yeah. I like that floating barrack. That is always so sweet. I mean, it's not gonna be useful since she's totally meching like all the way. And so that way she's gonna be able to know what's going on. And she's gonna be able to have vision for her siege tanks, as I said in the last game. And she does have siege mode this time, unlike that TVT earlier. So yeah, that seems like a decent push coming up. But she needs to be careful not to be caught on siege.
Yep. Alright, so now we're going to see, it's a low siege tank count, but this is still going to be able to hit that hatchery and do a lot of aggression. This barracks is now serving to be the single best thing about this entire push, because it is a 1000 hit point vision awesome tool, but there's going to be a big surround coming in. The bins are going to explode on all the Hellions. Oh, that's a big one for Aphrodite.
Aww.
Oh my god, this siege tank is not going to fall. We're down to just the one Banshee, and it's going to possibly get taken out by the... No, it's a retreat, but talk about an efficient just destruction of Terran that was just shown by Scarlet.
Well, the thing I noticed is that she kept attacking the hatch when the Banes and Zerglings were coming. So she could have landed 1 or even 2 tank shots on the Banelings if she target fired them. So that was the main problem of what happened.
Yeah. I mean, so far we are seeing that the economy is definitely in the lead of Scarlet. We do have 63 drones compared to 40 SCVs. Especially after that push, this is just going to increase as we see more drones coming in. Upgrades are looking solid. The centrifugal hooks are almost done. But Aphrodite only has 41 SCVs, not producing nearly as much as she could. Which is kind of unfortunate, but she is getting a nice count of siege tanks up. The functional... this of her arms is going to be incredible once we add in the Thor. So really nice showing is coming in by Scarlet with getting out the drones.
Yeah, well, one thing that is still good for Aphrodite is that mech is so solid at defense that Scarlet can't really attack right now, but she's going to be able to arrest with the Mutalisk, so that is one thing she can do.
Yeah, it's actually a really interesting choice to go for the Mutas. It's kind of unexpected. I was definitely thinking that Infestor would be a much more likely turn. We already see that the missile turrets are in play, but this may serve to force Aphrodite to turtle a little bit harder than she would intend to, which could really benefit, honestly, both players. And that's weird to say both players, but Aphrodite likes to be on 2 bases anyway, and Scarlet may overestimate the power of the Mutas in being a containing factor, and Scarlet may then overextend herself because of that.
Yeah, that's possible. But then again, Aphrodite already has a third up, so I'm thinking she wanted to expand, but now she can't. And the Zerglings are moving forward almost. They tried to get us around, but didn't work out. Good pull back by Aphrodite there. But she's not going to be able to take her third. That's kind of problematic. And she's not even making it into an orbital command, so it's just useless right now.
Looks like she wants PF or something, but ooh, Scarlet's getting a ton of Banes out in the field now. A bunch of them are morphing. Looks like it will be 29 Banes that are coming to play. And that is going to be just a target fire galore.
It's one baneling away from the so many banelings category.
Oh, okay.
I fixed it at 30. And since we're the casters and nobody can say anything, I'm telling you guys it's 29. It's 30. But right now it's 29, so one more and it's gonna be so many. Anyway, she's now expanding. I love that choice. Obviously, it's gonna put her even more ahead. Also, the Mutalisk are ready to pounce at any chance they get, but they have to be careful because there are a lot of cores.
Oh yeah, they're going to be magic boxing a lot. Hellions do get picked off in the middle, but so do a few Lings. Scarlet's macro, though, is showing to be incredibly solid at 174 food compared to Aphrodite's 120. So nice job there. Look at this Ling watching for that third down there in the bottom middle of the Ling, watching for the third in the pocket third over there. Aphrodite's still unable to do nothing. She did more from an orbital command, though, so it looks like she wanted to get a PF down there, but now she's going to go ahead and have triple mules, and Scarlet cannot underestimate that economy.
Well, I like what I've been seeing from Aphrodite. I see that she has been trying to tease the Mutalisk and trying to kill the Hellions. And she has like all her Thors waiting for the Mutalisk to go like too much forward. That would be really sick. Like right now. Here you go. One. Like that's a sick volley of 4 Thors right there.
Yeah, that was a nice damage output there. We have a Raven here. It looks like it threw down a PDD somewhere. It does have a little bit of energy, not too much though, but also note that the hive tech is coming along the way. It is about a third of the way done, but there's no pathogen glands or researching yet for this infestation pit. But this top middle base, this fourth base for Scarlet, is now mining.
Yeah, it is. So the longer Scarlet can hold the 2 base contain on the Terran, the better it is for her. But then again, she doesn't want the Terran to max out in mech, because a maxed mech army is actually pretty darn strong.
Really is, but ooh, whoa, what is up with the macro from Aphrodite queuing up a ton of Hellions? Like she actually had it up to the 7 mark, I think, for a moment down there. That hurts. It's a lot of minerals that she could have, but she's actually fairly high. We have a max from Scarlet. No, not really anymore. Max, just a couple of minutes to go down. But look at them delaying and killing off with that rocks. Now we're going to see a big engagement. We're going to see everything coming in, streaming in. There's going to be so many Banelings. Holy God, that's got to count on so many Banelings. Look at the damage that they're doing. They are just going through and wrecking the Thors. Oh my God, GG indeed. Aphrodite just got shut down. Oh my God, so many Banelings destroyed that entire army, and that is officially a 2-0 being done by Eclipsia Scarlet against Startail Aphrodite. GG indeed.
Yeah, that was really sick. I love what Scarlet did right there. Nice try by Aphrodite. Well, she's not out of the tournament yet. I mean, she can come back in the losers bracket and surprise us. But Scarlet is looking so strong.
Yeah. That was craziness. Absolute craziness. That was insane. So I'm sure you guys enjoyed that, because that was honestly some of the most devastating Banelings of that we've seen in a long time. Oh my God, her macro 4 bases going, and she did that without having 2 extractors mining at her 4th base. That was just incredibly well done. Great containing. The mutas actually worked out quite well, preventing that 3rd base from being able to be taken, occupying those units so the rocks could never be killed. Very well done by Scarlet. But let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsor Legion for being amazing, providing a a lot of mice for the top 3 people plus the prize pool. So big thank you to Legions, hearts to you all. Go to facebook.com/Legion and facebook.com/ESL Iron Lady to win a possible mouse for yourself. It is the Hellion Gaming mouse, and we're going to go to a quick commercial break that will show you this amazing mouse, so please enjoy and support.
Legion. Legion Hellion, built for PC gaming. High-end Omron micro switches, Cherry MX mechanical keyboard switch for superb quality and response. An aluminum support plate for tactile feedback and stability. Together combines into Hellion's dedicated mechanical attack key, Hit and Run Optimize. Top quality tangle-free, bend-resistance braided cable and gold-plated USB connector for optimal lossless signal. 16 million color programmable LED lighting for full customization. Dedicated attack key for easy hit and run tactics. Be ahead of your opponents. Race switch wheel for on-the-fly 5-profile switching, customized to fit your style. An LED lighting profile indicator. DPI changes are fast and easy. Never forget what setting you're using, thanks to enhanced color representation. DPI ranges from 100 all the way to 5,000. Easy button management within Windows for quick button profiling. Performance enhancements are fully customizable. Macro assignment has never been easier. Any game, any button. Match your game, mood, or style for each profile. Hellion, PC gaming reborn.